Well, here we are, Glacial Palace at Dragstalgia, and we're joined now. Introduce yourself, because I love you now.
Yeah, it's Ian Merryweather, originally from County Durham, but now living on the Isle of Man.
Yeah, it's not a trend, that's a bit of a trend,
It sort of happened in the 90s. I was racing before that in the supercars class.
Yeah.
Big man around with a bandside car with Garfield on the side, which is now run drags, although it's a different car now. It's
going out, yeah.
And I stopped racing that and sold that in the early 90s.
Yeah.
And then I got my life changing home, moved to the Isle of Man and brought the kids up, and they've all left home now, and then basically started racing again in 2006. Made the missus. And
you race as well?
No, I'm the speckled girl.
oh, it's a backward girl, she's the book. And then, originally when I went to the Isle of Man, there was no racing going on over there, no drag racing. So I built a Willis scoop, some people might have seen it, hot rod, and then when that was just about winning, they decided they were going to do some drag racing on Germany. And me and a friend of mine, who was one of the mule cars over here, and we got together and we managed to get some good performer stars. We've gone 10 years of drag racing in the Isle of Man, which you might see in just a car magazine, And then I got sort of bitten by the bug, needed something faster than Willis. And hence that's what we ended up with Banzai. I bought a car which was complete, although completely different to that. And the only thing that's left of the original car I bought is the back outer case of the rear axle. The rest of it is completely new. So basically I said to him, build that, and that's where we are.
So the actual body now, is that a remold, a big mold or something?
Yeah, that's a back cuss body. It was originally, it had from the bulkhead to the rear is the original back cuss body, but the front end is slightly different than the back cuss body, and I brought one in from the States, it's got the grill on, so I molded the two together, and that's the car that's there now. The original chassis was an ex-Dave Grabber car. That's right. It's a very early one. And basically I bought that with a small box Chevy and a power gearbox, 9-inch rear axle. We cut the front off, shortened it by 14 inches.
Wow.
And it was 102 inch. With the same front end that's on there now. And it was more like the Gibraltar, like the Oscars car. And we brought the car out in 2016 it came out. With the Hemi. We tried to run a quick as 792, but it was a little bit iffy here and there. And then during lockdown, no racing going on, I pulled the whole car apart with a new Pro body chassis, which is it hasn't been that big at the time, but it could tank 6. So you could run that. Yeah, that chassis could tank. So in effect, I rebuilt the car, and then of course the body was the original body went back on again. Yeah. And I felt as though if I'd had another body shell, it would be a new car, So a body came up from Paul Miller. And of course it wouldn't fit the car because they're on the inch. This is a 10-inch wheelbase now. And it's an old bit, so it's going to open the door. So we picked the body up from Paul Miller, brought it on, and then we started making it look. And that was finished off January last year, and then took a mold and made a new body. But there's been drastic modifications to the body. And that's the car that now, when I put the body on, it fits straight on there. And Banzai over in Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
So that's the two cars.
Yeah. So I remember obviously with Dave's car, that was yours. Right?
That's right, yeah.
And then obviously mixing pleasure with the dragons and everything. This is the thing with drag racing, everybody talking to each other.
Exactly, yeah. If you hear round about a few people, and the guy on the Isle of Man bought it, and he never raced it. It was called Red Blood at the time when I was and I don't know, because he got it reasonably cheap, thinking, oh, let's run around, a bit of racing again. And then of course it's not lovely now. It's got good fun.
Yeah.
It was good fun when we first got it. But Roy Wilding had the 392 Hemi that's in there. He had the Hemi for sale. He had a small box Chevy in originally. I thought, So I came over, done the deal, I got that. Then it needed a decent gearbox transmission, and of course the axle needed update. So you, in effect, you end up going sort of continuous plan until you get to the end goal. And you have to replace everything when you produce the horsepower. So that's where we are now. And then the chassis, it's seen a lot of track time, and it was an old thin wall tube chassis, miles thick. The sort of speeds it was only 792, 175 mile an hour. It wasn't fit for purpose. No, it wasn't fit for purpose. So we basically got rid of that in lockdown and built a new chassis. So that's where we are now.
Yeah, that's all tagged on there. What?
No, it's never actually. I've never took it to anybody to get it tagged. Because living in the Alaman, you got that problem. Everything's got to be with the heat pumps. So we can only do a couple of weeks a year. Things we do, Dragstalgia, a lot of tracks. Usually nostalgia, we didn't well know for that one either. But absolutely 100% confident that that chassis will tag. No problem at all. It's a full chrome molly chassis all the way through.
What would you go into?
Well, I mean, the ultimate goal is to run it for them boys. The ostrich and the cowboys. Now, I could easily modify the front chassis, shorten the cab. Yeah, you got to run it. I'd love to be able to do it. I mean, I spoke to Rob while Nick Davis. Rob Lawrence. I was talking to him in Malta, but we took it out of Malta in 2018. And he said, if you ever get the chance to run down to it, do it. And it's been an ambition I think to do it. Get to run it. I'm not quite sure whether I want to, but well, I do want to, whether I could. It's a lot involved. But we'll see. I mean, I put the car up for sale, mainly because I want something my son can drive. He's a big lad, can't get it now, it's too tight for him. So we're looking at a dark car, some description, but it all depends. I mean, it's up for sale, but you know, it'd have to be the right one. And I'd possibly take it back or something.
Is it on any of the pages?
Yeah, it's on your Dragster and it's on that from usual car sales.
So obviously that mentioned it. People were interested to have a look at your account.
Absolutely, yeah. Come down and have a look.
Yeah. I mean, idea you don't want.
Oh, what, sorry?
I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean,
with that.
2 months ago, not bothered to get rid of it. I'd sort of lost interest to a point of doing other things at once. And last time we were out was September last year. And then we had to get the car ready for Dragstalgia. And then as you start to put things together, it all comes together. And it's kind of complete. You know, after a lot of work in this car, really the fact that it's a so yes and no. The right person come along and the right one is
Someone bought the car, you're the main go with them.
yeah, probably would have to go with the car because that is the car. I mean, when I saw the cover, it was the same. That was Banzai and Dave would cause the Banzai cover. So you've got that and the Banzai probably have to go as well.
This actual podcast is got an atmosphere.
Yeah. It's a nice car. And the strip with this cover, a little story, was that the original body that went on the car Banzai back in the 80s, I actually purchased it from a company in Chester, where they basically started making the body for the chassis. And then they said so we finish and raise the car. And Dave used to come down from Melbourne, Rob Raceway, watch the car, look at the car. And he lives in Chester Street, he comes from Chester Street. So the car's been all over the place, it's gone back forward. In fact, the front end of the car got damaged when he had the crash a few years ago. So it's quite often, it's all blue fibre, that's the front end. But the rear half, in the centre of the body, is the original body.
Yeah, so obviously your building's very good, the car's very good. So it's ME?
Yeah, old 392 Hemi, 1958. The original block's gone, the one I had with Roy, I got off Roy. That got damaged when we raced in Malta in 2018. We managed to get 9 runs in that weekend for 4 years. And absolutely loved it. It's absolutely phenomenal people over there. They really loved it. It's just, my damage on the first run, and then we kept patching it up. And we got through, we raced in 2 classes, and we got through the final in 1 class, and the semi-final field. But when I ran in the final, it was, I don't know whether you remember Helter Poppin, the car that Sue, what's her name, back in the 70s. Nick, Sue Coles. Sue Coles. Yeah, it raced back in the late 70s, early 80s, and we ran in the 70s, out of the car. And a friend of mine who lives in the Isle of Man, he bought the car used, and it sat in the lighthouse there, over there, for donkey years. And then just before I was 16, 17, came to me and I said, look, can we put the car back together? That's self-pop. And basically we ended up completely rebuilding that. It was a new chassis, Roy supplied the chassis. Kenny Coleman, EDM, did the small box Chevy, Donovan, put the car together, raced, set it all up, took it to the Isle of Man with Banzai, and we both ended up in the final. And Roy was driving the Helter Pop and I was driving that. And I told him, I said, look, the engine's damaged, I'll stage the car and then I'll do the auction, that's it. Don't do anything silly. And he went, the semi-final for that particular class. And he went ready. So I was out because I just pulled off the side because the engine was gone, it was finished. And he went ready, so he put himself out. And the guy in the final just had a single. So shame on that one, but we had good fun. As I say, over there the track was actually quite good. The semi up the year before Bell Norman with the Shogun car, he had 3 damage to the car, he hit the wall, 3/4 track. And they had a mark on the wall where he hit. And we went up and hell was here. But yeah, it was a great time over there, looking at it. We've been going over there every winter, every November for the last finals. Yeah. It's a big get together, all the British guys, they all go over. We have a right good time. But it is, yeah. I mean, it's been good for many, many years. But I mean, it's a different kettle of fish than it is here, or even Melbourne for that matter. But it's because it's the end of the season, November, there's no rest here. Everybody tends to go over to the sun and watch the race, and it is good fun.
Yeah,
There's nothing on this year because they're on doing the track. The whole place is being transformed, so there'll be no racing this year. But hopefully it'll be on again next year. I'd love to go back and race there again. So I felt like because we damaged the engine, we didn't finish business. Bullets and everything else. But yeah, it's great. We've been there, done it.
You've been there, you've done it, spent a lot of money.
Absolutely.
And you feel good race cars.
Yeah, thanks. That's what it's about. Have a good time. Yeah, absolutely.
So, Ian Merryweather, thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you very much. Good job, yeah. Hope I've told you.
Yeah, no.
Like you say, I can't talk glass eye sometimes.
Yeah, no, we'll let you know.
No problem.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
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 And it goes on to real effects as well. We're on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll get on the like page.
Yeah. So, do I give her a key ring?